It's just been overwhelming, really. And we were just all talking earlier on, we can only imagine really what you have to almost deal with and where your head has to go. It's an incredibly difficult role to play.
Yeah, I think Lucy made that clear when she was on this as well. We've both... It's been tricky filming it. The writing has been exemplary right from word go. They've really cared about Bethany and about where her journey is going, and also about survivors and victims themselves, and really wanting to get the story right for them. And no matter how tricky some of the filming's been, the crew have been incredible, but we've always kept it in mind just what people who've been through this have actually gone through themselves. And we've both very privileged to now be patrons of a charity called Voicing CSA, and through them we feel very sure-footed because they've been really supportive all the way through, talking to us about how well it's going down. The survivors and charities have been talking to us about just how accurate and sensitively done the whole story.
But when they tell you, as an actor, when they tell you you're going to be part of a really big storyline, and then they tell you you're going to be a baddie, and actually one of the worst baddies we've ever seen in a really controversial storyline, did you hesitate for a moment?
No, not for a flash. I absolutely loved the writing. When I was given the audition, I really loved the scenes I was given and the stuff I was told was going to happen. Because as an actor, you really want to get your teeth into something. But it was talking to my wife during the preparation for that, and she sort of said, this is going to be really, really important. And it is an issue that matters greatly to both of us already. So being part of something like that, being part of something which is such a big push with everything with the independent inquiry that's going on as well at the moment, it's a real privilege to be part of it.
Speaking of your wife, does she ever find it difficult to watch those kind of scenes?
Only if I'm really bad in them. Yeah, no, she's been incredibly supportive. We've both been actors for years and years, and she's actually in a show over in New York at the moment, so she's actually cross because she's unable to watch some of the stuff that's happened. In fact, the post-Watershed week she hasn't seen yet. So we're FaceTiming a lot and talking to each other a lot about it, but no, she's so supportive.
Because she's an actress, she understands it, it's a role that you're playing and...
Oh, God, yeah, totally.
But what about when you go out and about? How do the public react to you? Because some people find it difficult to distinguish between you and actually what they're seeing on the screen.
Well, do you know what? That's been one of the most moving things. Absolutely everybody who's come up to me has been really, really lovely. And either just, it's so nice. People come up to you and they're, oh, I love the show. And they always bring this energy with it. And it's either people who just love Corrie, or it's people who have been really touched by the situation. And that's actually one of the hardest things. Like, I'll be on a train platform and somebody will come up in their train uniform and they'll touch me on the shoulder or elbow and just be like, it really matters, thank you, and they'll walk away again. And I'm just getting goosebumps talking about it, but it's that really makes the whole job good.
Have you had some sort of lessons? Sorry, Stacey. No. Have you had some sort of lessons in how to deal with that?
Not as such.
When you take on a big storyline, does somebody sort of say, look, you might get this reaction from the public, here's how to handle it?
Yeah, I mean, not really, because it's all been positive. But again, Phil Lafferty, who runs Voicing CSA, and also all the team at NSPCC, we've been sort of talking to them throughout the whole thing. So we're always aware of the bigger picture, but it's just been really lovely how people have responded. What we're depicting is something that happens far more frequently than, unfortunately, we all realise. And the stigma and the shame is often with the victim, and we've got to switch that. The shame and the stigma has to go over to the perpetrators, and I'm hoping that this storyline is helping to do that.
Well, that's the amazing thing, isn't it? Because a lot of the time, actually, every time there is a soap storyline like this, it does encourage people, you know, i.e. it's never too late to talk, to tell.
Yeah, well, the NSPCC at the moment are doing a fantastic thing going around junior schools for doing assemblies and in-class workshops for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 kids. It's all very age appropriate, and, but it's teaching kids who might feel that they're being abused or they're in difficult situations, to teach them how to speak out and who to speak to. And their Speak Out, Stay Safe campaign is across the nation.
Yeah, because a lot of kids don't know. I mean, and in this case, I think, in this story, she didn't really know she's being abused at the beginning, because it's all very, very subtle, isn't it?
The biggest thing is convincing, and it's a heartbreaking journey, I think, for somebody often who's being abused. You'll see it with Bethany, that's where the story's going. It's heartbreaking because she thinks Nathan loves her. She thinks the way he treats her is right and it is natural.
Defending him to
She defends him, and that's so often the case. So you have to go through a really heartbreaking process of realising that that that's not true, and it's wrong, and you're not alone either. And so the bravery of people who come forward and tell the law that something's going on can't be underestimated.
I know you can't really talk about storylines, but are you going to get your comeuppance?
Yeah, there's no role. Yeah. Come on, he's not going to get a job at Roy's Rolls.
No.
No chance. No. He's going to get his comeuppance. I mean, but Bethany's going to go on a very brave journey, and we're going to witness that. Yeah.
And what would you like to do? Would you like to do a musical after this? Something like
Yeah, all jazz hands. Yeah. No, God, no. I want to do something with Sally Wainwright. Or there's so many actors who come out of Corrie doing amazing work. But being in Corrie has been it's just been fantastic because everyone is behind the storyline and everyone is. It's like a massive family.